Ça fonctionne, merci beaucoup. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to this. Welcome to this B2B speed dating Tinder of Cup. I'm Hubert Bolduc. I run the international division of Invest-Quebec. Invest-Quebec is the economic development agency of the government. We do financing, which is our old role, but we also do support and we do investment and trade. And therefore, we are here at the CUP to support Quebec companies to do more business abroad. And but we're also here to hunt for businesses that want to do business in Quebec. But our primary focus today is to present to you some of our key industries in the clean tech business. And most of them are usual or suspects of CUPs. They've been coming here for many years. And some of them are new, but they all have one thing in common, is that they're very good in what they do, and they are all very impressive in their respective fields. So with no further delay, I'll introduce you to Cal, which works in our team, and every organization will have a time and an opportunity to pitch. So Cal, I'll pass it on to you. But our role is to support them, and you'll see that if you are interested in doing business with them, we'll be there to be the magic link.
Merci Hubert. Bonjour à tous. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. So as Hubert mentioned, we're going to ask the companies to come in front once at a time, obviously, and present themselves for about 3 minutes. And then after that session, we'll have a networking part of the event. We have refreshment, we have the tables over there too, so feel free to have discussions with these companies afterwards. So we'll go by alphabetical order. So the first one I will invite is Mustafa from Antea.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thank you to be here with us in this beautiful opportunity. Antea is one of the 35-year experience in industrial digital twin. What we do exactly is we digitalize asset, and we offer also predictive maintenance. And recently, we are focusing in the climate change, and we have application that uses the artificial intelligence to detect emission and also define the type of gas and the quantity of gas, which is something mandatory in many industries like oil and gas. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mustafa. I'll now ask the second one, Mr. Ryan from Atkins Realis. Please.
Bonjour, Eric Ryan, Atkins Realis. C'est assez simple, nous, ce qu'on fait. What we do is really simple. We engineer a better future for our planet and its people. That's our mission. I can leave it at this, but I can say a little bit more. So we do everything from conceptual design to engineering to construction management, operations, maintenance, financing. That's the services. The markets we focus on are basically infrastructures, all kinds, whether it's power and renewable, water, industrial, and then power and renewable. We do a lot of hydropowers as well as transmission lines, but we also do nuclear division because we own CANDU, or we have the international license for CANDU. And so we produce CANDU 6, which we have in Canada. We have some in China, Argentina, Romania. And we also developed the new Monarch, which is 1,000 megawatts, which is now being promoted. So that's what we do. Thank you.
Merci. So the next one, I'll ask Sam from Brainbox, please, to come in front.
Thank you very much. So Sam Ramadori from Brainbox AI. We are an AI-focused company long before AI became popular. So what we have developed is a platform that plugs into the heating and cooling systems of commercial buildings and leveraging autonomous AI, both to learn your building and then to autonomously control it in real time from the cloud. We're able to generate meaningful energy optimization from the heating and cooling systems, and so doing so at scale with limited cost upfront. It is a regular software as a service, basically, platform. We're in buildings large and small, from, let's say, convenience stores to big box retailer to an airport terminal to large office. So everything commercial, not residential. Thank you very much. Looking forward to discussions.
Merci, Sam. Alors maintenant, so now I'll ask GHG Sat, Jean-François, please.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. So I'm JF Gauthier. I'm with GhG Sat. We operate agriculture and also with governments, NGOs, anyone who wants to access this type of data to better manage their emissions. So I'm looking forward to discussions later on this afternoon. Thank you.
Merci. Now, please, Florent, Optel, come forward.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Florent from Optel. So who we are putting onto the market a supply chain sustainability software with its traceability technology. So we've been using traceability for 35 years now, and we are tracing ESG performances of commodity, goods, corporation across the entire supply chain, so end-to-end supply chain. And yes, we are tracing the carbon. So carbon can be the corporate carbon footprint. For that, we help companies to disclose with the different regulations they have to, CSRD, CF, or we help them to meet their net zero trajectory at the end. And we are tracing the carbon at the product level. So again, for that, they can comply with different regulations, such as the product environmental footprint, the CBAM, and again, meet their customer journey and to engage better with their consumer. We're not just tracing carbon, as I was saying, tracing human rights, tracing impacts on nature, on water, and I would be more than happy to discuss that with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Florent. Sorry, we didn't have a slide for you, but I'm sure that Florent will be pleased to explain everything you need to know about Optel afterwards. So let's continue with Emmanuel from Oxia.
Hi, everyone. Okay, thank you. So my name is Emmanuel Tavernier. So Oxia Initiative, we have developed a carbon accounting software and ESG software. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me well? Okay, thank you. So like a carbon accounting software and EHG software, so we do, no matter what the collect of the data, we develop any standard, any international standard, and definitely we want to come like all the data to do the decarbonization plan for any company, any sector. And on the other side, we do also the portfolio net zero for the bank and a private equity with the accurate data of each client in a portfolio. So that's what we do. Thank you.
Merci. Next one, Rio Tinto. Denis.
Hi, everyone. My name is Denis Vallière. I'm Principal Advisor, Climate Change at Rio Tinto. As you might know, Rio Tinto is the second largest metals and mining company in the world. And in 2021, Rio Tinto set ambitious emission reduction targets. That is to say, reaching net zero by 2050 or sooner. So Rio Tinto has 4 product groups, of which 3 have operations in Quebec. So aluminum, iron, and minerals. Minerals includes titanium and lithium. The 4th one is copper. So let's talk about aluminum a little bit. Aluminum production in Saguenay, Quebec, represents 50% of Rio Tinto's production. And one of the cleanest in the world, mainly because of the hydropower generated by 6 hydropower plants owned by Rio Tinto in the Saguenay region. However, the smelting process remains emission intensive. So just to tell you about decarb, 2 seconds. The Saguenay region is home of Realis. It's a joint venture between Rio Tinto, Alcoa, and Apple, and to develop the world's first carbon-free aluminum smelting process, which is basically underway. Prototypes have been used by Apple already in its some of its iPhone and its MacBook Pro. And at this moment in time, Rio Tinto is installing carbon-free Realis aluminum cells at one of his 5 smelters in Saguenay region, to be more precise, Arvida. And basically, the first large-scale Realis aluminum production is expected by 2027. Thank you. Sorry to have been so long.
That's perfect. Thank you, Denis. Now I'll ask Laurent from Velan, please, to come forward.
Good afternoon. When we talk about climate change mitigation, it's a lot about energy. If we want to continue fueling our economies and our growth, we'll need to have energy, and we need that energy to be reliable, sustainable, and as clean as possible. And energy is where actually Velan is playing into. So we are a valve manufacturer, so we design and manufacture industrial valves for the last 75 years. Velan is a Canadian company headquartered in Montreal, but we have productions across 12 different countries. So energy, historically, it's been a lot about fossil fuel, so we've been involved in oil and gas for many, many years. How do we change that and get it slightly better for the environment? One of the ways when you supply valves to refineries, power plants, conventional or nuclear, is first of all to manage emissions. So our products are specifically designed to be leakage-free and have the minimum amount of fugitive emissions into the air that we can possibly achieve. If you think that in Canada, for instance, water, which is transported in pipes, leaks 25% of its content into the ground. Imagine when you talk about fuel, gas, steam, if the same was to happen. So that's where we work. The second place where we try to make a difference is on maintenance. All these plants, whatever they do, whatever they produce, have to be maintained. Now, every time you stop a plant and you restart it and you change material, it has a cost and it has an impact. So by diminishing those maintenance and making them more predictable, and that's where our friends from Antea will help us, we're developing some predictive maintenance tools based on IIoT to space those maintenance many times. And finally, Velan has been pivoting in the last 5 to 6 years towards renewable energies. So we've been in nuclear for many, many years, since the beginning of the nuclear program in Canada. So we're present in every can-do plants globally. But now we're also going more and more towards solar, with the solar plants and the molten salts, hydrogen, biofuels, and all these better energies. So we want to be part of the solution. It makes a lot of business sense. We've been a company acting for a lot of years, and I'm looking forward for our discussions. Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, that's working. Okay, so we're at V on the list. We'll go back for one more company at A with ArcelorMittal. Hugues.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, ArcelorMittal, one of the largest steel maker and mining company in the world, 160,000 people operating everywhere. In Quebec, we operate mine and we produce steel. Mine is corresponding to 24 million tons of iron ore extract, and we produce 2 million tons of steel dedicated to construction, automotive market, not only but mainly, and exporting to Mexico and USA, and serving also the Canadian market, 40% of our production. Key challenge for us, first of all, we are equipped with electric arc furnace, which is a solution for green steel today. A lot of competitors and also ArcelorMittal are moving from a blast furnace to electric arc furnace. That means we are already equipped with this technology. The challenge for us is to reduce our intensity, despite we are the best in class today with 640 kilograms of CO2 per ton of steel produced, when the average of the worldwide industry is close to 2,000. That means 640 compared to 2,000. That means 3 to 4 times lower than the market today. The question for us is to go ahead and to keep this leadership. That means in terms of environmental, we are speaking about carbon capture, energy efficiency, biochar, bio-oils, natural gas substitution, and also R&D development, which are confidential today to work on the process. This is our challenge today, to keep the leadership and serve our market, especially driving with what we can call low carbon intensity steel. Thank you.
Thank you. So that completes the presentation part. Thank you very much to all the Quebec companies. And hopefully you'll have time to stay with us and network. So they're all available. We have the full space, tables over there, and we have also refreshments. So please engage a discussion, and hopefully you'll get some collaboration. Thank you very much. Hey, hi. How are you? Thank you.